right. Jesus Christ, this is the craziest shit that I've ever done.
I was glad to see Corliss Valerian was still alive. I liked him.
They're talking about House of the Dragons, which I haven't seen and have no fucking point of reference for.
You didn't even watch Game of Thrones.
No, I didn't. I didn't finish it. No.
Good Lord.
I live life.
Last season.
I live life. I mean, I can't. Sometimes I can't do it. You know?
Yeah, no, you just watch old stupid movies that you've already seen over and over
Yeah,
again.
let me watch James Bond again.
I bought Drop Zone.
Why don't you try to live in a little?
I check his voodoo on a daily basis just to see what dumb shit he's bought.
It's crazy. He talks about it every week, and then he asks me for money, and I'm like...
I don't ask you for fucking money. Fuck you.
Go back and check the tape how many times he's like, you need to put money into GeekZip.
Oh, and you never do, so...
That's not the claim. I'm not claiming that.
Fuck. Bought a recorder in like
Busted.
2021.
Busted.
You still have any of the stuff that I bought
Yeah.
back in the beginning?
What'd you buy?
I don't know. I bought you some
I don't think you bought shit. You didn't buy anything.
In the very beginning, I
did.
financed.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's like 2005,
I know.
Wes.
Still did. No, it wasn't 2000. It was more like 10 years.
2014.
2015.
Yeah, it's like 10
2015.
years.
2015.
Hey,
That's
my
right.
family's on the Patreon, so there.
So I'm getting ready to cancel it. So then what's going to be your excuse?
Well, then we'll keep my own money.
You're gonna do are you gonna do an OnlyFans?
You asked me that about every time you fucking come up here. It's pretty funny.
How about an AI OnlyFans?
Start hanging dong. You'll get more subscribers.
Certain ones catch a whale. Some Indian guy who loves the zip.
Jesus Christ.
I love the zip.
This is going to be some
what's
show.
The show
Take
on
off your
Sunny
clothes.
with Dolph Lundgren? Is it Thunder Fist?
Thunder Gun.
Thunder Gun.
Thunder Gun.
Hanging dong?
Yeah, that was the.
That's his
reference.
name? Hanging Dong?
No.
Oh. I don't know.
Dawn,
Right?
hanging dawn.
Hanging Dong. All right, it's the GeekZip podcast. We have a very special show today as my brother has returned after like a fucking, 10-year absence, 9-year absence? It's been a minute, yeah. And Wes has also joined us in the cave. Bree is here as well, but she's not on camera and not mic'd. But you'll probably hear her laugh. I would almost guarantee it.
It's taped before a live audience.
It's not, well.
Nobody
okay.
freak out because when she laughs, it sounds like she's screaming.
Oh,
So,
okay. Well, that's good. I mean,
hilarious.
I want the mics to pick it up. So,
Oh, they will.
so
It's
that's
making me
good.
think of that video of those people with the strange laughs, dude.
Oh god. Oh my god.
That's so crazy.
I can't. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Yeah, all of them. They're ridiculous.
Like a beast, dude. That's like a Star Wars animal going.
It sounds like sand people.
Like a Tuscan Raider.
Tuscan Raider. That's Tuscan Raider, right?
Raider laugh.
Yeah, Tuscan Raider. That's how they laugh. All right, let's talk about what we've been doing this week. I'll go first. I watched that Sugar show with Colin Farrell
How is
I don't
that?
know what that
on
is.
Apple TV. It was very. There's a twist you can't see coming. I mean, it's like, and you're like, holy shit. I mean, it's one of those. It was really good.
Does he work in the sugar industry?
No,
What's
He's a pastry chef.
well, I don't.
Is it true?
You see, I don't give shit
Is
away.
he addicted to sugar?
He's a pastry chef.
His
that's-
name's
that solves
Sugar. He's a
crimes.
pimp. He's a pimp, and his hoe is named Sugar.
Oh god.
He's an Irish pimp.
He's got a brother named
I'm
Brown
gonna have to
Sugar.
put some kind of fucking warning on the beginning of this episode because I can see it going awry already.
I don't think
Well,
you're
you
good.
won't tell us why it's called Sugar. That's what you should start with.
His name is John Sugar.
Okay, simple enough.
I mean, I would think that would be fucking apparent.
No.
Did you ask why was the show Kojak called Kojak?
Well, there's not a. I don't put Kojak on my cereal in the
Maybe
morning.
you should. Maybe you fucking should.
Cocaine and Jack Daniels.
Is that what?
Is that what they called that back in the day?
Is that what Kojak is?
Order a Kojak.
Okay, but no. Here's the thing. Why was the movie Barbarian called Barbarian?
That I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Because she said barbarian?
Like
we're the barbarian.
When Christian mentioned baby reindeer, that was like my first thing was like, this is just another dumb thing where let's name something that doesn't have anything to do with anything at all.
Yeah.
But
No, I
guess
agree.
wrong.
No, I agree with
It's like
you.
a Fall Out Boy song title.
I don't listen to Fall Out Boy, so.
I know what he's talking
I'll
about.
just go fuck myself.
Oh, do you? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
There's one that's like, I had sex with somebody in Fall Out Boy and all I got was this song or a t-shirt or something. That's the title of a song.
Is that
kinda
accurate?
Close to
It's
something
accurate.
like
Okay.
it.
That's good. All right. I went back and I started playing Call of Duty Cold War.
Cold War.
Yeah.
You know, we played
it's part of the Cold War.
GoldenEye, we played Half-Life, we played
Yeah.
Team Fortress.
I don't know where he's
we
going
played
with this.
Halo, but we never played Call of Duty.
Well,
I
that
don't know
was
why you always bring up Call of Duty.
we were kind of past the point where we were gaming together.
Zip
Like-
did play some Call of Duty. No,
I
do
did.
remember. And
No, I
remember
played a lot
trying
of
to
it.
play it with him, and I was like,
Oh, yeah, you like the zombies, though.
I love the zombie boards. Yeah, those are the best. But no, I've played the Call of Duty. They're amazing games.
I know,
World at
I was
War is
just
one of the
talking
best
about
fucking shooters.
The group first-person shooters the group played.
I mean, again, you guys really had kind of done the World of Warcraft thing and kind of went that route. And I just kept on with the shooters after Halo. And that was the next big one after Halo, was Call of Duty.
Maybe.
So there you go.
What about Battlefield? Isn't that one, too?
I never played Battlefield. I don't know if that's part of the same series or not. I couldn't say. In Cold War, you're a spy. It's pretty fucking rad.
so you're playing the campaign? Or
Yeah,
You're not. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I bought it and I immediately started playing the zombie boards and I didn't play the campaign.
Yeah.
So I haven't even played the campaign through. But you're a spy and it's pretty fucking sick so far. I like it. You're like almost like Hitman. Who wants to go next? What have you been watching this week?
Godzilla.
The new one or the
All of them.
Kong?
All of them.
The latest
Okay.
ones?
Yeah.
Did you see
Minus
those?
One, New Empire, Shin. I watched that for the first time. That was good.
Shin's so good.
I was getting ready to watch Minus One's atomic breath scene, but I
Bro,
didn't
that's
want to. But
the
they were
best.
saying like it's crazy.
It's the best.
and they were saying like he had to
breath
like regenerate from using it too, like it
Yeah.
hurt
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's cool.
Minus One was good after I finally got to watch it. So tell me about Kong versus
the gauntlet. Explain the gauntlet.
Yeah, explain to
Zip
me
has
the
questions
Infinity
about
Gauntlet.
that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Kong's
Terrible.
wearing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
The movie is terrible?
The movie is terrible,
Okay.
yeah.
I kind of assumed.
And he just falls, and it's this thing.
There's
They tranquilize him and put it on him.
one of the monsters in it is
He wakes up. He's like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Yeah.
He can start doing sign language afterwards.
Oh, like Ugly
Like-
Gorilla. Yeah.
What was that
Amy.
movie? What was
Congo.
that?
It was Congo, yeah.
he does do sign
Amy.
language.
Huh?
He does do sign language.
I know, but it doesn't talk like Amy did from Congo.
She had a glove that
yeah,
translated.
that actually spoke voice, and it was weird.
High technology.
So
Yeah.
bad.
There's a monster that breathes ice the way Godzilla breathes fire, and Kong gets frostbite on his arm,
Oh.
and that's why they put the gauntlet on.
So he has to have a prosthetic.
yeah.
Nice.
He's injured, dude.
Going Empire with it, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cut
It
off
is
his
called
hand.
the
and-
New Empire.
Well, yeah, I'm saying they're really going all out for it. I mean, I'm at the point where I'm preferring the Toho Godzillas anyway.
Yeah.
The only problem is they only make one every fucking 10 years. So you got to wait for another fucking 10 years before we'll get the next one. But Minus One was great. You would love Minus One.
What can I watch that on though? I feel like
Black Market.
HDtoday.tv.
gotcha. Yeah,
It's not in America yet.
I'll wait for it to be a thing.
It's coming soon.
I'll wait for it to be more accessible.
yeah. I hear you. I mean,
But I did see a trailer
it's
for it,
risky.
and it does look really cool. Yeah.
It's risky. I mean,
That's the only
to watch
problem
the
with
movies.
those movies, though, is that if you don't speak Japanese, you don't know if the acting is good.
I mean, Shin Godzilla, I felt like had a lot of good Chinese actors in it. I don't think there were a couple that were bad. I mean, some of the fucking analysts were zany, but I mean that main guy, I felt like he was a really like powerful actor.
The young,
Yeah,
guy
like
took
the guy
over
that
as
that
the Prime
comes up with
Minister.
the fucking idea, yeah. And the chick sucked, but No, I thought it was really well acted, and then I also thought -1 was a little overacted in some parts.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
So yeah,
I can't tell if they're
Remember
overacting
Host?
or not.
that's one of the
that.
greatest overacting scenes in history.
I wasn't
that
a fan
funeral.
of that movie.
Really?
I just felt like it was long.
It did drag. It's called The Host. It's a
20
Korean.
years old.
Isn't it by the guy that did Parasite?
I
One
think,
of the
yeah.
top
Yeah.
100
Yeah.
movies of all
Yep.
time.
Yep. I think
Top
so.
10, wasn't it?
It's a monster movie, and I think they're either in China or Korea. I don't know which.
I think it's Korean.
I think it's Korean. And this monster just fucking appears out of the goddamn ocean and takes their fucking little baby sister. And
I like
Because of the pollution, dude.
I like
Yeah, 'cause they
Cloverfield
pollute the-
better.
You like what?
I like Cloverfield.
Cloverfield
better.
was good. I don't know what they're doing. Then they made that weird one with fucking the girl with the ass. What's her name?
The prequel kind of
With Goodman.
one,
With
the
Goodman.
Netflix
With John Goodman and
10 Cloverfield
Oh
Lane.
yeah,
can't remember her.
I didn't mind that.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
I
that's
didn't
her
mind
name.
that one. I didn't mind that one either.
I liked
But
it.
again, it didn't tie
Well,
anything.
And then there's another one, though, that
I think it's
Yeah,
more,
yeah,
and then the
that's what I-
TV,
yeah, so
and then
the
the
space
streaming
one
one
Yeah,
was
so
fucking
yeah, I've seen
weird
I've
as
seen
fuck.
I
like
think
each
it's
of
more
those.
of like an anthology.
Yeah, I
type
think
deal.
they're trying to do
like it's connected
Twilight
to the same
Zone
universe, but it's different stories.
I did watch. Did I tell last week? I watched them.
Yeah, you
We talked
mentioned
about.
that.
Did I mention this last week?
Yeah, you
God
cut-
damn, that is a fucking
She
incredible
turned me
show.
on to that.
Oh, wait, maybe you didn't.
I watched it. I watched that
messaged
second
me,
season.
You talked
Yeah.
about the grandmother getting her
Yeah,
head
because her
cut
grandmother got her fucking head cut off, and I was just like,
Did you watch the first season?
yes,
Okay.
that was incredible.
All right,
Which I
guess
like.
I've heard you guys. I don't know.
It's
I-
really good. No, it's
No,
it's-
I heard Christian talking about it. I jump all over the place and listen to.
And
the
you're right. I
podcasts.
did like this newer season more than I liked the first season. It's just that first season was fucking hard to do.
That
And
one
I mean,
guy,
you know,
the fucking
the blackface guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering when he'd pop up in the
Yeah.
second part. I was like, well, he's clearly the crypt keeper. Christian, what have you been doing all week?
I watched The House of the Dragon season 1
Yeah.
and
You're very enthused about
Interview with the Vampire
that. With
season 1
with the ass
because both
scene.
of those are coming
Yeah.
out. Season 2s are coming out.
Yeah.
What's Interview with the Vampire on again?
AMC
AMC.
Plus.
Okay, yeah, I don't have that
Yeah.
one either.
Well, but I think it's on Hulu too. Isn't it?
they recast the girl that played Claudia in the between seasons. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Is she
I
still a
wonder why they
young
did that.
girl?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
a vampire.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a way to keep her young, I guess.
What? Change bodies?
Well, that was it, right? She was a kid. She was the kid vampire.
Yeah.
So I mean, the kids are going to grow up.
That's true. Kirsten
Unless
Dunst is grown
unless
now.
they de-age them.
I think there were other reasons though,
Yeah.
but it was
Um,
it was pretty gay.
You told me that. You sent me the gay ass scene.
Yeah, he was
Where they're
biting.
floating.
Lestat was biting Louis in the neck, and they were floating in the air. He was
Ass
behind
naked.
him. He was behind.
Christ!
Every motherfucking week, dude.
I knocked the pin out this time.
It's,
Here,
it's right there. It's right by your hand. Down. There you go.
Oh,
Fix it.
I'm working on it. But yeah, Lestat had his fat ass naked, floating in the air, and Louis was floating with him, and he was behind him, so his cock was probably touching Louis'
Probably.
butt. I mean, it was pretty. They were both naked, I think, and they were floating.
Jesus Christ.
And there was just a big full shot of his white butt. Remember when somebody pulled down Aaron's
Oh,
pants in a
God.
pool, and somebody said, "What a white butt."
Is it your
But
pool,
I
wasn't it?
then I went to
Probably.
I tried to find a picture of it to show Zip how gay it was.
He found it.
I had to take
You
a
had to
screen.
go into the
I had to
episode.
watch it and take a picture.
Yeah,
'cause I
he
couldn't
sent me a
find
picture
it.
from his phone.
And I was
where he took a
I
picture
was
of the fucking-
googling
You can't-
floating ass.
you can't. Oh my God!
That
don't
was
even
the
wanna
best.
know.
When you told me you were googling interview with the
You
vampire.
could see it in the tab
floating
in the other
ass.
screen, dude. It said Google floating ass.
Was there any the Google results?
Oh, Christ.
I don't
Was there any
Oh, my-
ass-shaped
well, for
pool
fuck's
float?
sake.
Well, no, because I also had like Lestat and Louis
Ah.
floating ass in there too, so it wasn't just generic floating asses. So I had an eventful
Christian
week.
never fails to give me my show title
I
for the
had
week.
an eventful week. Oh, I started watching that
Floating ass.
Ashley Madison. That Ashley Madison.
That
Netflix
looks very. I'm
thing.
going to watch that. That looks very
That's
intriguing.
interesting.
What is that, Max?
It's
No,
on
it's
Netflix.
on Netflix.
3
Yeah.
episodes about them becoming popular and getting hacked and getting exposed.
Yeah.
They keep talking to this one Christian vlog couple that is like, my life was ruined because my wife found out I was on this site and I was a big Christian guy and we had all these viewers.
He ruined his own life.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Wes?
I mean, it's interesting
Fuck
because you're
that
like, I don't
guy.
know who to feel bad for because it's like, why did you sign up for this
I
site?
only saw the trailer, so I only saw the guy that started it. And
But
he
it's
looked
like,
like a scumbag.
I mean, is adultery a bad thing or I don't know.
That's what he said. Didn't he say like somebody came up to him one time and said, "Who's your biggest competitor?" And he said the Bible.
Yeah, something like that.
It's like Jesus Christ.
Well, life is short. Have an affair, they say.
Yeah. Sure.
They said they had one of their first ads was like, these people are married, but not to each other. Oh, but it's like they had like 30 million people on their site or something, dude, and they got hacked, and they were like, if you don't shut down the site in 30 days, we're releasing all the data.
Wasn't there
So
like
it's
some
like-
big names?
Was it
on
a blackmail
too?
thing?
There was Hunter Biden was one of
Yeah,
them,
that's
but they
it.
denied that, and Snooki's husband, I guess, was on there too, and they denied that as well.
Can't say I blame that, really. You gotta get out of that house.
How bad would it be if you were one of the people that they were like, oh, he was on this site, but then you never actually gotten any action? Like nobody clicked
It was
on
all
you.
for nothing. Yeah.
Like you're really like putting yourself out there. Like
Yeah.
I'm really wanting to cheat on my wife, and everybody was like, he's
Yeah, I'm
fucking
good.
ugly.
It's
Yeah,
funny.
no
The
shit,
guy
yeah,
was
it's
saying,
like,
and I signed
nah.
up with my real name and I spelled everything right.
Why would that's the
His-
dumbest shit I ever heard?
Dude, I think his name was Little Secret Man or something.
Little secret
I
man.
can't remember what it was. But
Wow.
it just made me
Yeah.
think of Secret Agent Man.
I know that's all I think. Now the song's in my head.
I don't think on
That's interesting.
on
No,
a
I
dating
want
or
to
a
watch
sex
that.
website,
But
you
now
should
you
never
know-
have little and secret in your fucking screen name. Because the secret might be, I've got different genitalia than what you anticipate. And it might be much smaller than you anticipated.
Yeah.
Dude. You have once again silenced the room
You never know.
Secret
with
man
your
bullshit.
with your comment. No, because it's just such a fucking
A dirty little secret.
Yeah.
Dirty little secret.
yeah for sure. I'm gonna watch that, so that I'm excited about watching it. Wes,
All right, let me go through it real quick. Watched a documentary called Billy and Molly about this Irish guy and a little sea otter. Because I've got a kid and we watch a lot of stuff.
oh
with
okay.
kids.
Well, you should preference it by
Yeah.
saying that.
Honestly, it was
gonna be
awesome.
about like
Cine-
gangsters.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I thought.
otter.
I'm like, ooh, this sounds good. Ooh, how many deaths?
Really good cinematography. Watched a documentary about a bee. I think it was called A Bee's Diary.
Is that again for children?
Yeah, sure.
Because I mean,
Of all
bees
ages.
are gangsters.
No, it was
I mean, they
awesome.
can-
I mean, it was actual footage in the hive about the life cycle of the hive, winter into spring.
Fascinating.
Have you seen B Movie? Jerry
With
Seinfeld
Jerry?
says it couldn't get made anymore.
I was more of I liked a Bug's Life more than a bee movie.
Why?
Bug's Life was more entertaining.
No. Why did
no,
you say
no, that
It's
was
just
the joke.
cancel culture. Jerry Seinfeld thinks cancel culture is too stifling of creatives, and that's why there's no
I mean, it
sitcoms
is.
anymore.
it very much is?
I'm not doing this again. This is the third fucking episode
The funniest
that he's
part,
tried to do this to me. No.
What did you see? What Bill Burr was like? What are you talking about, Bill Maher? Cancel culture's dumb. It's not. It's not
Yes,
real.
I got your link.
People quit
He
caring.
doesn't hesitate to send me links when he has a fucking point, which I said you had a point.
Hey,
But I also think I have a point
What's your point?
that the cancel culture exists and that people are freaked out about being canceled.
but it's nothing new. It's boycott.
I didn't say it was new.
Well, I'm not arguing.
quit
But
arguing.
that's all it is. It's just boycotting. I just go back to calling what it was. People boycotted shit all the time. People stopped going to Chick-fil-A,
I don't watch
You
Tom
know?
Cruise anymore.
which is your loss.
No, it
That
isn't.
is your- that
No,
is your
it
loss.
certainly fucking isn't.
What did he?
is.
What? Because he mistreated people.
Yes,
in
because he's a
Hollywood?
prick. Because he's a fucking prick. That's why.
I know, but is
Dude,
there a
Maverick-
video
And it doesn't
of it?
add anything.
Maverick-
It's his
See that-
performance.
You see
Maverick
that
was
video
so
of
good.
P. Diddy beating
Oh,
up that
God.
Cassie girl?
Oh,
I
is this
did
in the
see-
hallway of the
Yeah.
hotel? He's got
Yeah,
like a
that was
sheet on.
awful.
I haven't watched the video
Beat the
yet.
fucking
Slammed
brakes
her
off
down,
of
was
dude.
kicking her,
He
dude.
what?
He beat the fucking brakes
He
off
beat
of
the
her.
shit off of her?
One-handed, basically, too, because he keeps his hand around his towel the whole time.
Yeah, because he's like only in a towel, right?
Yeah. I mean, that. So it's awful. But yeah, he beat the shit out of her one-handed.
Yeah, he's done.
dude.
Oh, well, yeah, he's not in the country, right? He fled
Yeah,
the
didn't
country
he flee?
entirely.
He went
fled
to
when
Baja or
yeah,
some
when
shit,
the
right?
feds
Jerry
showed up to
Seinfeld's
his house.
defending him, saying
God,
you should be
see,
allowed
I
to
mean,
do this
just-
stuff.
Never going to get fucking past
Can't
this
make-
shit, man.
Yeah,
Can't make
Puff
a TV
Daddy's gonna
show
get
about beating
canceled.
up my
Yeah.
girlfriend anymore.
Used to be you could do these things. Like Sean Connery said, you got to slap a woman sometimes.
He was quoted. I mean, that's a direct quote.
That is a direct quote, and that was
Abusive ass Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Let's dig him up and light his corpse on fire.
Is he dead?
He's dead as shit.
Okay, I didn't know.
He's a Highlander. He can't die.
Yeah, I was gonna say there can be only one.
He did die though.
Maybe he got
Last thing-
maybe he got canceled.
Last thing of what I'm watching.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lil Jon wants to do what?
What?
It is an HD TV show with Lil Jon.
HD?
With Lil Jon renovating people's houses in Atlanta.
Oh,
It's amazing.
My God.
Yeah, my neighbor across right next to me, he recommended. I had no idea such a thing existed. So my wife and I have already burned through the first season, about halfway through the second. It is a thing that it exists, and it is real, and it's really entertaining.
Is he like talented? I mean,
here's the thing. He is completely talented.
okay?
Yeah,
I
like
mean, as long as he knows what he's doing.
he absolutely knows what he's doing. He's got.
I don't think he's doing the home repairs himself, is
He's
he?
not. He's basically a decorator, right? Like he's
Okay.
picking
Oh,
things
he's an
out.
interior
and he's-
decorator.
Well, and it's
Okay.
not traditional, right? So it's like
I thought you were
it's a
saying
whole
he was
lot
like
of,
building the fucking house and like
He's not
a
built.
carpenter.
No, it's all
Yeah.
renovation. It's
Okay.
all renovation stuff. They haven't like built anything from scratch, but a lot of
He's
times
got
it's,
the sledgehammer knocking down the house.
it's like he did
comes through the wall, dude.
he put up
Like
he
the
put his
Kool-Aid
he,
man.
he kicked a hole in the wall and he got his leg stuck.
Oh no!
And then there was a great line. The lady was like wanting him to help with like measuring tape, and she was like, "Are you tall?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "I'm not tall, John." It was great. But no, it's a good
Wow,
series.
that is a great quote.
It's a lot of fun.
Does he talk like sophisticated Lil Jon like Dave Chappelle? Or does he talk like, yeah?
So
I
it's
mean,
not
I'm
like
sure
no,
he's
he's
a
just
character.
he's just like a normal person. I
I'm
mean,
sure-
he gets excited
I mean,
about
yeah,
things,
he's
just like us. But no, it's so really entertaining.
just
like us.
yeah.
In that most of the time we're normal, and then sometimes we get a little excited over
We do
things.
get a little
like,
excited.
let's dig up Sean Connery and set him on fire. So sometimes you diverge.
Sean, we love you. We would never do that.
I don't know.
Never. Never.
Funeral pyre sounds pretty cool to me.
God damn. Well, I mean,
Viking
okay.
funeral.
If you spun it that way, maybe. But anyway. All right. Anything else?
Oh, I watched Ghostbusters 2.
What?
Number 2.
Frozen Empire.
Frozen Empire.
I did. Yeah, I loved it. All the fan
Really?
service. Yeah, all the fan service was just fine for me. I just wish Rick Moranis and Sigourney Weaver would have been in. But yeah, it was good.
I really thought
Afterlife.
yeah, I really thought
I
that
liked
would
it
be
better.
the one to get Rick back. I really did. I was like,
But I like
if you can't get Rick back with Jason's son or Ivan's son,
right.
Yeah.
you're not going to get him back.
We were talking about ghosts, whether they could be good or not. There was a good ghost in Afterlife. Egon was a good ghost.
He was a good ghost.
He was a good ghost.
So that's kind of why the girl was looking for another good ghost,
You
you
remember
know?
that one that haunted house movie with Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
The Haunted.
Yeah,
That was a remake. Yeah.
that was like there were like
Classic.
good ghosts and bad ghosts in that one.
Owen Wilson
That
was
movie
in it, too.
sucked.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
I remember. Yeah. And then
Wow.
what was her name in The Conjuring?
Can't remember her name.
Fuck.
Plain Jane.
Yeah.
I don't know her name.
Poor man's
Hey, we're making a horror
Angelina
movie. We
Jolie.
need a basic white girl. Who can we get?
her. Lily
You'll do.
Tomlin? No, that's
Oh,
you know what I'm talking
shit.
about?
Yeah, I can't think of her name.
Lily Tomlin.
It is Lily.
It's not
Tomlin.
Lily
But
Tomlin.
it's not Lily Tomlin. No.
No, I know.
I made a horrible mistake. It's
She is
not Lily
plain.
Tomlin. Yeah, she's very plain. She was in that fucking Ransom movie with Mel Gibson too. She played the fucked up chick that stole.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
Lily Taylor.
There you go.
Taylor. That's what it is. Knew it was Lily something.
I can't believe I got MacGyver's first name right last week.
I get a text out of nowhere, Christian, or first you try to call me, and
Yeah, he
let
didn't
me just
answer his
say,
phone. He's worthless.
my friends have the worst fucking call timing you've ever seen
I
in
just
your
call
life.
him when I'm in my backyard.
I'm in the shower.
He's in the shower.
But Christian called me, and I was like, I
Let it
think I
ring
was
and
sleeping.
ring too.
And then it's a text said, "Motherfucker, I wanted to tell you how happy I was that I got MacGyver's name right."
Yeah.
Now, wait.
Richard Dean Anderson.
Oh, good job. Yeah, I
Yeah.
had no idea.
I called him Rich.
What
I
was-
just knew
We
Richard.
called him Richard MacGyver.
I said Richard Harris.
You did say Richard Harris.
What was
I was
MacGyver's-
like, it's definitely not Richard Harris.
Well, I was just happy I was right about Richard.
Well, you
I
were
mean,
right
what are
about
the
Richard.
chances
No,
of
I
that?
never said you were wrong about Richard.
I know, but I didn't know I was. That didn't sound right.
What was MacGyver's first name in the show?
John.
Really? Yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue.
Fucking no.
He had such conviction,
Yeah,
though, dude.
like-
John.
Well, I mean, it's usually John.
Lil John MacGyver.
Little John
Mac.
MacGyver.
What? Anyways, no, I called Zip. Zip gets random phone calls. I called him last week. And
I
said,
do.
And I go, hey, man, are you alive? And he was like, yeah. He had all these fucking buzzards
Oh,
circling
God.
his
Yeah.
house. And I was like, you murder anybody inside
Man,
there?
dude, that's
Yeah, I
a
was
omen.
like, I got
Omen
buzzards
house
circling
over.
my house.
You got Damon being born.
There's like 6 of them. And they're just circling Zip's
Damon?
house.
You mean Damien?
Damon.
It's
I've
not
been watching
Damon.
House of Dragons too much. My
It's
bad.
Damien.
It's Damon.
Damon. What the fuck just happened?
Oh, it's kind of like Deo and Damon.
That's what I was
dude.
thinking. I was like, it's like the Beetlejuice song. Deo. All right.
Oh,
Let's
God.
get into the news. First, we take care of...
Wait. I also tried to watch Madam Web on Netflix.
I can't
I didn't
even bring
even- I didn't
myself.
even try.
I can't even bring
I
myself
keep
to watch.
losing interest, and then I'm like, what's happening?
I've still never seen Morbius.
Same thing with Meg, too. I start watching it, and I'm just like, I
don't give a shit.
I'm just not into it.
Yeah.
They seem like
know?
the most unenthused actors I've ever seen.
I can
in a
imagine.
film, though, dude.
I mean, they probably know they're going down in flames. Anyway,
it starts off with the mom in not in Africa, but in a rainforest or somewhere.
Amazon. Yeah, I think right. She
With
gets bit by the
spiders?
spider.
Yeah, and then like all of a
At
sudden,
least her comic origins are accurate.
and then she starts giving birth, and then these like Spider-Man looking tribal people come down and take her into this like cave, and they have her in water, and she's giving birth, and they have a spider on her, and you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Who thought this is how you should start a movie?
Yeah. Well, apparently it didn't work. Take care of our RIPs first. I was fucking devastated by this one. Roger Corman. If you're a horror fan, that name is iconic to you. He was a B-movie king. He launched careers of so many directors
Actors.
on low budgets and actors. Yes, he died at 98. He hung in there. He did
was still going,
little
yeah.
bit parts, right? He was in Silence of the Lambs. He played the FBI director. Very brief bit parts. Several horror documentaries. He's the one that did The Fall of the House of Usher.
With your Vincent Price.
Yes, my Vincent Price collection, The Mask of the Red Death. That's all Corman. So, all our best to Roger Corman. 500 fucking producing credits.
Yeah, it's a huge
That's
legacy.
nuts. So
Hugely
anyway,
influential.
huge. All our best to Roger's fans, family. We will certainly miss his vision. Dabney Coleman. Do you remember him, Christian?
From the Beverly Hillbillies movie.
Is that what he was in?
He was in one of those, yeah.
What was the show?
He was like the banker, the guy that moved
He
him
was.
in.
He
and
had a
everything.
show.
I think it was 9 to 5, they say, maybe.
9 to 5 was the movie.
Tootsie.
Tootsie was a movie. He had a show that went for
I
a
just
little while.
know the name. Bree told me that last night. She said Dabney Coleman died, and I said, "Who was she again?"
Don't you remember he was in Beverly Hillbillies with Lily Tomlin? He was the banker. And
Towering
she was like,
Inferno.
yeah, she was.
Was it?
wasn't
Wait,
she?
was it really Lily Tomlin this time?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Was it not Lily Tomlin in the Beverly
What the fuck
Hillbillies
was the
movie?
Towering Inferno.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was a TV show.
The Towering
TV
yeah.
movie about a thing on fire.
yeah. It was a building on fire, and they were
Skyscraper.
caught in the top.
Kind of like that
God damn it! I cannot.
Poseidon one.
It was the Poseidon Adventure, except
Yeah.
it was a skyscraper and it was on fire.
Yeah.
I saw him in
Christ.
North Dallas 40. That movie's fucking hilarious. If you've never seen that before. There it is. What show is that? Buffalo Bill. Yeah. No, that wasn't it.
The Buffalo Bills.
I don't.
Silence of the Hams.
I think you're doing his death a disservice.
I probably am. Drexel's class. That was the name of Drexel's class. He played the teacher. And so all our best to Dabney's
There's his students.
Scroll
family
down a
and
little
fans.
more. See if there's another picture of Lily Tomlin and him. I thought there might have been one. My
Nope.
bad.
Nope,
That's it.
there's not. So all our best
Rest in
to
peace.
those fine folks. Christian, what the fuck is wrong with this world? You know?
It's just
So
like
it's
when they did
going
it
to hell in a
Rick Moranis.
handbasket, dude.
This is worse. They beat the shit out of him, apparently. I mean, Rick Moranis kind of got fucking
No, I
knocked
think
down.
it's the same thing as Rick Moranis. Just somebody one-punched him and knocked him down.
But did they know who it was?
Yeah, he's
No.
been arrested.
So did they do
Has
it
he been
because-
arrested? I didn't know that.
guy
Did they
that-
do it because he was Steve Buscemi? Is it a crazy guy?
No, he
No,
had-
just
he
some
had-
guy.
Yeah, he had punched somebody earlier,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
10
he's
minutes
just a nut
before
job.
that. He's
Yeah.
like a 50-year-old nut
Steve
job.
Buscemi, the iconic actor who you know from movies
It
like
wasn't
Fargo,
like a Steve
Reservoir
Buscemi
Dogs,
stalker looking out like, this is for that movie, asshole.
Boardwalk Empire, was assaulted in New York out of nowhere, randomly assaulted by somebody, just came and punched him in the face. I mean, who the fuck wants to
Wes
live in New
likes
York?
that one, right? Boardwalk Empire.
I watched not even the entire first season. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You didn't
I just
stick
kinda-
You
with
didn't
it,
like
huh?
it, did you?
I just kinda
We've
got
had
bored
this
of it.
conversation.
Yeah.
I thought you
didn't
said
get
it was
into
good.
Maybe I'll try it again. Same thing with Deadwood. Like I've watched
Yeah.
some of it.
Same with Deadwood. I couldn't get into that either. But
Maybe you just said the girl. and
how
it
the
was
fuck?
hot.
I mean, I would think if I come up on Steve Buscemi, even if I'm out of my fucking mind, I'm going to go,
Holy shit, you're
fucking Steve Buscemi. I'm not going to fucking punch you. The guy needs to be hung.
Public execution.
Yeah, exactly.
People crazy.
This made huge headlines last week, and I think everybody is excited. Happy Gilmore Part 2 has been given the green light, ordered by Netflix. No?
I mean, I'll watch it, but I just think
You got too much time's gone by?
Weather's gone.
But he was gone in the fucking
Well, he
first
could-
movie.
But they could have put him in it in some way when he goes to his happy place or something. But it's kind of like when they came out with Coming to America, the second one. I didn't give a shit. I didn't even watch it. And then it was rated PG-13.
But Coming to America relied a lot more on the time period.
Yeah, I never
for
watched
it
that
being
one
fun.
either.
I didn't watch. But I mean, this
But it wasn't
one,
on Netflix. Maybe if it had been on Netflix,
Adam Sandler's Netflix movies are.
I don't watch a lot of. Honestly, I don't watch a lot of.
I
Adam
turn them
Sandler.
on.
It's
I don't
just
really
a,
watch
it's
them,
just
but
a
I turn
paycheck.
them on.
I mean, it's a movie that nobody asked for, and he
Happy
doesn't
Gilmore
have- he
2?
doesn't- Yeah, and he doesn't have to.
Dude, people been wanting a
he
sequel
doesn't
to
have
that
to
for
give.
years.
He doesn't have to give any effort, and then
Well,
a
that's
movie gets
true.
made. I mean, it's like
Has he ever given much effort besides
Probably not.
Punch Drunk
Hidden
Love?
Gems.
And that
Hidden
fucking
Gems was fucking excellent. That's in the last 10 years. That's probably the only
Yeah,
Adam Sandler
I never
movie
saw
I've
that one.
watched.
But yeah, I
Let's see
mean,
that
but it's
either.
easier to just not give a shit.
Yeah.
Like grown-ups, it's just easy for those guys to just show up and be themselves.
Yeah, just be funny.
So,
Yeah, Ocean's 11. Just having fun.
yeah.
But that had a good story.
Sure, heists are good
I
stories.
mean, so yeah,
I
we'll
love it.
all,
Yeah,
Hoobie
we'll all
Halloween.
probably end up.
I mean, so
watching this.
nobody's looking forward to this at
I
all.
watched
I'll
that
watch
one.
it.
The thing about
Yeah.
the Netflix ones are always like Adam Sandler. What voice am I going to do this time? What stupid dumb voice am my character going to have in this movie?
That's a good one. I mean, I'm kind of excited about it. I wouldn't mind. That movie was fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's classic.
And if they bring even some of that humor
You
back,
tell me all the time. Some shit just needs to be left alone.
I don't know if this is one of those.
He
I don't
does.
know.
He does say that
He
all
does.
the time.
All
I
the
do.
All the
no,
time.
and I still feel that way.
We know.
But sometimes it's like, okay, because they could
A lot
do
of
it.
it is if it's in the 80s, like he says.
No.
If
This
it's-
was made in '96,
I know
motherfucker.
that.
So
That-
fuck you.
I know. That's why I'm saying you're not as attached to this one as you are the other ones.
No.
I
Well,
think-
because the '80s defined.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you're like, leave it alone. It was in the 80s. We can't
I
do
think
it
I
now.
would have rather had a sequel to Billy Madison.
Oh,
I think
Fuck
there's no.
that.
I was just getting ready to say that.
Him running the company.
No.
No, and like this time in Billy Madison, he has to get a college degree. Like,
yeah.
in order for you to do
That
this
is so,
now,
that's even more
Order-
lame than this.
in order for you to secure your retirement or your pension, you have to now graduate from college. And he'll graduate from college in a week.
Him running the company sounds like Tommy
And
Boy.
let's see a sequel to Waterboy, where now he's the head coach of his son's youth football team.
What? And his,
and his assistant,
his son's a retard too.
and his assistant
Jesus.
and his assistant coach is an alligator.
With the medulla oblongata.
Yeah. So.
Oh God!
I'm
Mama,
not
and it's
knocking
the
it.
devil.
I'm not knocking
And we
it. Like,
bring
I'm not
Fairuza
gonna watch
Balk
this.
back.
I'm not gonna watch it the day it comes out, but I'll watch it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, make a sequel to Airheads. Bring all those guys back.
I mean, I would
that.
watch the shit out of that. Yeah, I'd love to make
Overweight.
now I'm just trying to think of other Adam
There's a
Sandler things to
meme
make
on
sequels
Facebook
to.
that actually says, "Stop remaking movies that don't need to be remade. Remake the fucking shitty ones." Now that we have the technology and the ability to do so, I completely agree.
Well,
That's
okay,
where I stand on
What
it.
is a shitty movie you want to see remade?
Now, when we say
I mean, I have to
shitty
think
movie,
about
do we
that.
mean
The
shitty
investors-
movie, or do we mean
investors-
like shitty graphics?
What'd you
and-
say, Christian?
The investors aren't going to back that, dude.
That's
They
where
want
because
a
it's more of
proven
a risk.
winner.
Now you're risk taking instead of like we know this will make money.
I
Because
like
that's the
what
thing.
they did
It's
with
all
Roadhouse.
Yeah,
It was
I
it was
think that's going to be the future.
Yeah.
Loosely based, but
Pays homage.
I mean, I'll tell you this, and I've had discussions with Kush about this. It would never happen, but I wouldn't mind remaking Jaws.
Yeah. I've said that.
I mean, because you realize,
with a major disclaimer that makes people not want to go out and kill a bunch of sharks.
well, yeah, no, I think we're far enough ahead in society that wouldn't happen.
No, but what's a shitty movie? Now, think of it. So what's a
shitty movie.
What's a
Okay, well-
shitty movie you want to see remade?
That is
And you've got to really land on a shitty movie. All right,
Yeah, I
I'll
know.
start.
You start.
Free Jack.
Okay. That was shitty.
It was shitty.
It's fucking.
It had a
God.
lot of ambition, but it wasn't very good.
It-
All right, so let's remake Free Jack.
Okay. Free Jack.
But then that's the thing. It's like you've got to convince investors to be like, okay, you're not going to get the budget.
That's a hard sell.
You're not going to get a budget for them to do it.
On my 21st birthday, I drank a bottle of vodka and started acting like the guy in Free Jack. Even though I'd never seen the movie, I put on my snow pants, suspenders, and a wife beater shirt, and Wes was like, "You look like Free Jack."
He did. He looked like Emilio Estevez. He looked like a race car driver that just died and woke up in the future.
Okay.
Is that the basis of the movie?
Free Jack is like,
I had no idea.
okay, so they have this time traveling thing where you go into the past, so Emilio Estevez is a race car driver, like a Formula One guy, and he dies in a wreck, or so you think. So like right before he dies, they like snatch his body to take it to the future.
Whoa.
So maybe rich people can then go into the body of these. I can't really remember. So it's kind of
That's why it needs to be remade.
It's like it took a Matrix.
maybe
kind
so
of-
Altered Carbon kind of.
Yeah.
We're like, hey,
Yeah.
we kind of perfected the Free Jack
Right.
storyline.
Right.
That was a cool show.
Yeah.
The first season, the second
Yeah,
season kind of
second
sucked, but the
season was
first one was
trash.
cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I'd have to think about that for a minute. I
tune in
can't-
next week.
Yeah,
Zip's going
I'll-
to come up with a shitty movie. To get
I will.
remade.
I will come up with a shitty movie that could be remade. But, I'm just saying that sometimes a remake is justified, and then sometimes you're like, this is just not going to work. And, I mean, I could think of 1,000 examples. But I'm
Like
not gonna
the
bring
shot
them
for
up.
shot Psycho remake.
Yeah, that, or the fucking Point Break, or the fucking Total Recall, or the fucking RoboCop, or the fucking, I mean, all day long.
I also
you know?
think there's a point of diminishing returns when you want to remake something like that, which I know, like remaking Psycho, kind of like the time frame would be the same. That would be like us going back and doing something from the 80s now, like a 40-year-old movie or something.
Who was in the Point Break remake?
Turn your mic toward your mouth.
Edgar Ramirez, is that his name?
I don't know.
That way?
Yeah,
And
perfect.
then the guy that
told
played
you it was
Utah
off.
was just fucking, I mean, really.
They didn't
dope.
even have celebrities in it?
No, there were no celebrities.
No.
What's the point of even making it then?
Because they had no budget.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
It
probably all
was,
facts.
it was a terrible movie, but it was a fun movie. If you don't go into it thinking I'm trying to watch a remake to Point Break, like it's a fun heist type movie, but it was, I mean,
Well,
I don't
again,
think
that's
I've
what I
seen
said about
either of them.
RoboCop. I said if you would have called this movie Robot Police Officer,
Android Law Enforcement.
it would have been a fucking great movie. It was
Yeah.
really good.
I thought
But
about watching
again,
that one.
you tie it to these fucking iconic movies, and you're going to get fucked every time.
Unless you're X-Men 97.
Yeah, unless you're X-Men 90s. That's right.
Again, Roadhouse did well.
Roadhouse did well. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow now has a release date. This is James Gunn's new Supergirl. It is June 26th, 2026. They went with the girl that we didn't like.
I'm starting to warm up to her
Are
now
you?
after
You
House
saw
of
her
the
in House
Dragons.
of the Dragons.
She's in House of the Dragons. Okay. What kind of actress? Good?
Good.
Okay, good.
It'll be fine.
Christian, I thought you'd be excited about The Boys. It's already got a season 5 on the books
Yeah, just
before
get
season
it out
4
there.
even
Yeah.
drops.
When's that comes out? June something, I think.
June something, I believe. All right, I have to open up stories slowly.
Fallout was a big success.
Fallout
That
was
was
a
so. It's now
huge
Amazon's
success.
most successful series.
I still need to finish it. I'm only like 3 episodes in.
I haven't even touched it yet.
That was so funny. You guys are talking about Zip picking up all the junk.
Oh, and Fallout. The
In
video
last
game.
week's podcast,
Fucking
Zip's talking about
ridiculous.
how he's always overburdened
Every time.
because he picks up ashtrays and
It's
scrap
like
metal.
you're overweight because I got fucking ashtrays and broken bottles.
You should play
and
on
fucking
survival
bullshit.
mode, dude. It starts to hurt you when you're overburdened.
Great. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Not only am I
Arthritis
picking up
kicks in.
worthless shit, I'm penalized for it.
But it is. I mean, it's just like the Elder Scrolls game. There's
Yep.
so much
yeah,
junk.
yeah, there
Like
is.
I'm gonna need here pick up
Very
this slate.
similar.
Well,
Pick
they're
up this
made by
board.
the same people, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought about playing Skyrim too.
Skyrim's good.
So, Creature Commandos is the new animated feature that's coming from DC Universe and James Gunn. It will focus around Amanda Waller's role in the upcoming DC Universe. Again, like I've said on this show before, I don't really know that much about Creature Commandos.
I think I heard Frank Grillo got cast to play.
Grillo got cast. I knew that.
Flag
He's Flag
Senior.
Senior,
Yeah.
right. Grillo was cast, and I love Grillo.
Well, I'm talking about. I mean, I know they said that they're going to do it, and I think they were talking about it, him being the. I know the live action, but they were like, yeah, and
Right.
Peacemaker.
So
Peacemaker.
There you go.
I guess the idea is that the Creature Commandos are like a prelude to the Suicide Squad, is what I'm reading here.
It better be as good as X-Men 97.
It better be, or it ain't gonna make it. I feel like it raised the bar so high. Thought we had.
And now I wonder how long we got to wait for X-Men 97 season 2.
They say it's already done, is what I'm hearing.
It ended.
So-
It ended with stranded Major X-Men in different timelines.
Yeah.
You guys.
I guess
Yeah.
now I can maybe go back and watch it, so I can stream it all at once now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I might,
Yep.
you know, when I'm in the mood for a cartoon.
Yeah. I started watching the Wolverine and the X-Men cartoon.
That was a good one. I like that one.
He just met Gambit. I don't know if he met Gambit or knew Gambit. I don't know I'm not exactly clear on the history.
Yeah, the history of that show was kind of confusing to me too.
It was weird. All of a sudden, Wolverine was like, it was like a year later, and Wolverine's waking up, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what happened? It
You're
looks
like,
like,
huh?
and then they're showing flashbacks where he was there when the mansion got attacked and stuff. So I'm like, what?
Well, yeah.
What a weird time jump kind of thing.
That's the thing about X-Men. I think they do too much time jumping.
Time jumping. Comic books, they do it. I made an AI song
Constantly.
about our podcast, the GeekZip podcast, dude.
I thought you said we couldn't monetize.
Well, I mean, I just made one about us, and it was like Zip and Christian talking about geek stuff. It was like movies, comics, and
Great.
it said, but nobody's listening.
Well, it already sounds awful. Yeah, well, at least you got that part right. All right.
I had the music in the style of anime, so it was kind of like Japanese.
Opened up an ad for Kroger.
Kroger,
Yeah, see that ad? I clicked on it on
Go
accident.
Krogering.
getting some meat,
Honeysuckle.
some deli ham.
What sign did Aaron see in Kroger that he told Jim about it and it made him lose his mind?
Oh, I can't remember.
I can't
It's like
either. I know what you're talking
fresh
about.
cream pies or
There
something
you go.
like that.
Yeah, something like that. Free cream pies.
Yeah, free cream pies. And he said, "Hey Jim, look at that."
I just
Jim
remember
lost
Aaron,
it.
Aaron being drunk and being a thief.
What?
We were at that.
Oh, he'd steal the
we
shit out of
We had
stuff.
walked
Yeah.
over to that Kroger
Jeez.
and we're walking around, and Aaron went over to the bakery and grabbed a donut and ate the entire thing, like in the store. And I feel like he also at Jimmy John's in Columbus at one time, took one of their cookies, and I feel like he had it in his mouth in the store, like looking at me with a mouthful of cookie.
You see what I'm doing, Wes?
God.
Yeah, that sounds like Morrison.
Well, I mean, alcohol just turns.
But he
you
didn't
bad
steal.
sometimes, dude.
He didn't steal shit like a fucking. He'd steal food because he was starved.
No, I remember they were saying once they were at a party or something in Columbus, and it was like the winter, and they took
Stole
their
a
coat.
coat?
They took their coat off, and somebody took their coat, so they just took other people's coats.
Yeah, I got this coat from
Yeah,
a
and
party,
then Aaron was
dude.
like, "Look at this. This is a nice coat."
Who was the guy when
Stole
we
it
worked
from
at
a
the
party.
theaters that broke the
Stole it from a party.
parking?
That was we don't use names on the show. I'll tell
Except
you.
for
Do you
Aaron's
remember
name.
that story?
The guy that broke the parking meter,
I don't know.
Paul,
I don't remember it either. I remember somebody poking
the
at
big
it.
dude.
said he wanted Taco Bell.
Oh, he ripped
Taco Bell.
He ripped the top
Yeah,
of the parking
yeah.
meter off.
I can't remember his last
I know,
name.
I know.
don't
You know what I'm talking
know.
about? Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, he ripped the parking meter in half.
Where did this come from? I like this guy.
Kush came in and straightened up the cave and added some flair.
Oh, he's kind of coming off. Oh wait, that's supposed to be
it's
like.
supposed to be like that. Yeah, dude.
He's evil. He's got those eyebrows.
got the brows.
That's how you can tell.
That's how you know he's evil.
He's got stink lines coming off him.
We've got some new images of The Last of Us Season 2 featuring Joel
Whoa,
and Ellie. Look at Joel with
he
that
got old, dude.
sexy
I do.
fucking gray fox hair.
He's a zaddy.
What is that?
I don't know. I need to look it up.
What does that mean?
It's like a
is
sexy
that,
daddy,
honey?
maybe.
You
Things called their girlfriend.
There you go.
Oh, that's great.
Zaddies. I don't know.
How is that? What the fuck is wrong? Jesus Christ.
I just hear things on the internet sometimes, dude. I
yeah,
don't
you
know
just
what
say
they
them
are.
without thinking about it at all.
I just steal it and take it for my own,
I think you could
as
be.
is
I mean,
tradition.
the nature of your all's last name.
There
you
we
guys
go.
are
So he was right.
you guys are both zaddies.
I've only ever heard lesbians say it, so.
Yeah, you don't usually hear Christians
Be
say
a
that.
zip daddy.
Oh, a zip daddy.
Yeah, zip daddy, like a zip drive. That's when they take a Sunday drive. They take a zip drive.
That's fucking great, Wes. That's fucking great.
What about a Ziploc?
That's what he's got.
What
in
about a
his
zip
door.
tie?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
let's
a
keep
good
going.
one.
Let's snort some zip lines.
That was a good one.
Oh God.
I'm happy that you're happy. Amazon has officially greenlit the Tomb Raider series from Phoebe Waller-Bridge's writings. It's
Wasn't she the
apparently-
Indiana Jones
Yeah,
girl?
that's what. And she's not. She's too old to play Laura Croft, so she's writing.
They
the
already
show.
made a
this
Tomb
her?
Raider movie
Several,
right?
I
With
think.
that
That's
one-
that's Phoebe. Yeah, that's Phoebe.
with that
right
one
there.
girl. I can't remember.
The
what
new,
it
a
was.
new,
That was terrible.
or
I mean,
are you
it's
talking about
probably
Angelina
been a
Jolie?
while. No. Yeah, they did that, and then
Yeah.
they made another
Been
one.
a couple
Was
years.
it the Game
Right?
of Thrones girl?
No, it was. I can't think of what her name is.
Was it Prime? Was it on Prime?
She was in that weird movie with Oscar Isaac, and she was like a robot. I can't remember what that was called either.
Ex Machina.
Yeah, that one.
I never
That girl I feel like was in a Tomb Raider movie, maybe. I don't know. Whatever.
That's another one I just need. To
They
find.
renewed. They're going to do
I mean, they're
season
trying.
2 of Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh yeah,
I heard that
didn't-
was really good.
I
It's on
watched the
Prime.
movie.
So
I
it
haven't
is
watched
not-
the movie in a few
So
years.
the series is nothing like the movie.
Yeah.
I've heard
it's
that.
taken a more
Yeah,
serious tone,
Isn't it
but
woke?
also quirky. And
isn't it woke?
No,
no, I don't know what
Okay.
that means. But anyway,
but it's not like they work for opposing agencies either.
yeah, they
It's
are
totally
like teamed
different.
up, like right from the start.
Oh well, that's not like the movie.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing like the movie. It's not. It's not like. It's not. It doesn't even have as much
Did
action.
you watch the
probably.
whole first season?
Yeah.
I haven't. I didn't finish it.
Yeah, it was good.
I need to watch.
Who
it.
is that? Donald Glover?
Yep.
Yes.
Is he? Okay, might have checked that out.
And that Asian girl.
My,
said something.
Erskine or
Was,
something.
was it the penis show that she's in?
Penis show?
Pin 15?
Pin 15?
Yeah.
He knows.
Man, you guys remember when 28 Days Later first came out?
We're probably working in the theater.
I think we were.
Wes had the
And
standee for one of them.
You did have you had something
Shit,
for a
yeah, I
long
did.
time.
Yeah, because it was really cool.
It was him standing in London. I remember it was him standing
with
in
the
empty
big,
London.
The biohazard.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
No, 28 Days Later was awesome.
23 years after the original, we are going to see the sequel directed by the original director, Danny Boyle. It will be called 28 Years Later.
Why not 23 years later?
Because, again, 28 seems to
I
be
mean,
the common
maybe
number.
we should wait a few years and let it come out, and it's a good time.
Yeah, I'm interested. To
I'm
see.
wondering if they're going to just negate the second film.
I believe they are.
Are they?
That was the impression
Well,
that I got
the
reading the
thing
story.
is too, like at the end of the first one, when they were in more like a remote area,
Yeah.
and you saw like
Planes
one of
flying
the
over.
enraged person, but were now like starving.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's kind of like
gate. It'll be a part of the same universe.
Mm.
This story will focus on 28 days later. 28 weeks later, probably happened, but it happened in London.
Makes
it'll
sense
just be
to
interesting to see.
Makes sense, yeah.
Maybe it'll be like in the book World War Z, how it was like
Yeah.
the aftermath.
Yeah.
So maybe the aftermath of it going
Like they're still out there.
worldwide, or
right.
yeah, I mean, because that seemed to be the impression too, that it hadn't spread.
Right. That it hadn't gone.
That it was just basically
aerial.
the UK. Yeah.
Yeah, that it could still be passed through the blood.
So no, it'll be entertaining.
Of course, made the careers of Cillian Murphy
Yep.
and
Killian.
Is it Killian?
It's Killian.
Killian Murphy.
Yeah.
And director
Today I
Danny Boyle
learned.
as well. And I always forget her name, the black girl that was James Bond. Who played Moneypenny and fucking
I was going to say, a black girl played James Bond? That's crazy.
played Moneypenny. And Daniel
Did you watch
Craig's
that
James
Joker
Bond movies.
trans movie? There's some kind of like Joker
Joker
movie about like a
trans?
trans person. She was like a trans Joker. I don't know.
No, it sounds awful.
Who'd they get to? Aaron
What?
Taylor Johnson. That's right.
Yeah.
Why does it sound awful, Zip?
What?
Nothing. Why?
And Rafe Fiennes.
Rafe Fiennes.
Also, what's his face? The guy that was a military guy. In 28 Days Later, is it Christopher something? I think he was one of the doctors.
Christopher Lee.
No.
You talk about the redheaded guy, right? That was one of the Doctor Who's.
Is he redheaded? I don't know.
know.
I
He's
just
like
know
Irish.
He was
Destro.
He was the military guy.
Destro
who was also
and G.I.
kind of
Joe.
Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan Gleeson was in it. Yeah.
Brendan Gleeson, yeah.
Red hair.
First time I'd seen him. No, that's not true. I saw him in Braveheart.
Braveheart.
He did kind of, yeah, and then he was here in all the Harry Potter stuff, and then he was
Gangs of New
Gangs
York.
of New York, yeah.
Mhm. Did a
Wasn't
lot.
he in that one with Colin Farrell recently? That was good.
It's supposed to be a follow-up to
The Banshees of
Inisherin.
but they were also in Bruges
Yeah, that
together,
was-
and that movie
it was supposed
is
to be a follow-up.
amazing.
And Bruges is good. Yeah. Bruges is really good.
So it's kind of one of those for me.
Did you
it's
watch
like,
the other one, the Banshees one?
I've not, no, because it didn't, involve hitmen and gunplay and.
Sure. Haven't had a chance to see it yet.
Marvel is taking an interesting move to try to stop a person who leaked images of the new Captain America New World Order film. They're trying to subpoena Instagram. I've never heard of this happening with a leaker. And I don't know how successful they're going to be either. What are your all's thoughts on leak? I know your
I
thoughts
don't
on
know.
leakers.
I mean, should you go after the person that took the photo or the person who leaked the photo?
Well, I think the photos were actual set photos. I don't think, like,
Well, that's what I mean. It's
somebody ran on the set, snapped a picture, and shared it. I think,
Well, you could subpoena anything, and any. You can sue anybody, and you could subpoena anything, and.
and if you're
there's
Jim
not-
Jordan, you don't have to do
it's just-
anything. You can just ignore it.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, and Instagram's attorneys can appeal it and fight it, and
Yeah.
I don't
By
know.
the time it comes,
Oh, hey,
movie will be out by the time.
Guess it's like kind of like what they have to do, right? Like they have to protect the
Right.
IP.
I mean,
I just know that Kate's had 2 Happy Meals and she's got 2 Red Hulks out of it.
What?
Yeah.
They have
Good.
Red Hulks now?
So I guess Red Hulk's going to be in it.
Can I have one of them?
Yeah, I can give you one.
Okay, yeah, I'd like
I mean,
to.
you'll have to ask Kate for
Does
it.
it do
but-
anything?
Probably.
Does it
I
like
will.
smash?
No, it's got a little. It's like a little plush. It's kind of like a 1x1.
Oh, it's a plush.
One
One
by
by
They're,
one
they're
plush.
little plushes? That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And then
I'm going to have to go to McDonald's
Yeah, I
after
think we
this.
Yeah, I think I might too.
go get some Happy Meals.
Yeah.
It's still not even the
I
cheapest.
want
thing
all
you
the
can get at
toys.
McDonald's.
What is the cheapest thing you can get at McDonald's?
Probably ice
A
cubes.
sundae.
Apple slices?
Like, can't you still get an ice cream cone for $1?
I don't know. I don't know
The
if you
machine's
can get anything.
down.
You probably can't even get a napkin at McDonald's for $1.
You got to pay for the
Yeah,
sauce.
can I get a couple extra napkins? That'll be 50 cents, sir.
We also have to charge you for the bag.
Yeah, the bags. Yeah, can I get an extra bag? That'll be 25 cents, please.
Bag fee.
The runtime for Deadpool and Wolverine has been revealed. It's set a new franchise record because it's long as fuck.
It's not
God.
too bad.
At
Hell
2 hours, 7 minutes. For a Deadpool movie?
For any movie.
A little over 2 is okay. When it goes over 2.5,
Wasn't
or if it's like
Endgame
2.5,
like 3
like
hours
for me,
long?
I'm like, well, this is probably going to be a 2-parter for me.
What'd you say?
wasn't
Same reason I
Endgame
haven't watched, like,
3 hours
Avatar.
long.
Endgame was 2 hours 40, I think, something like that. But anyway, it's the longest film in the Deadpool franchise. But I mean, I guess you have to because
They get
All
bigger
the-
and
a lot of
bigger.
things are going to be
Saw
happening. Right?
fucking
Exactly.
Hugh Jackman's return.
Good point. Good point. So that drops July 26th in theaters. I'm sure we'll see it. Someone will. So I would love to see it. And they're also doing it on IMAX, I believe. So that'll be cool too if you're around an IMAX theater.
We should open an IMAX.
You ever
theater.
watch Welcome to Wrexham? Where
I know what it is. Rob and Ryan.
Rob and
McElhenney
Deadpool
and
by
Ryan
by a
Reynolds.
soccer team. It's actually really good.
No.
The first season is really good.
What's it
yeah.
called?
Welcome to Wrexham.
Wrexham.
They bought a
Football club.
a very very
in
low
Europe?
level in England. Well,
Okay.
in Wales. Yeah.
Okay.
Really low level. They purchased it.
Is he into soccer? Reynolds?
They
Or is it
just-
an investment.
It was a guy who I think worked with him on It's Always Sunny, and he was like a huge, like that's where he was from, and then like just through fortune, like Rob McElhenney was like, let's buy the team, and then he's like, I never met Ryan Reynolds before, but it was kind of like, do you want to buy a team with me? And Ryan Reynolds was like, sure. So
That's fucking
then they
wild. Yeah.
they become buddies. They buy a team and
That's pretty cool.
They won.
inject
They got
some
better.
capital into the little town. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it's very cool.
Christian, you posted this one. Danny DeVito has said It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia season 17 will be going again in September, and that the first 16 seasons were too tame.
It's more
so
Jerry
fucking
Seinfeld
excited.
backlash, dude. The whole world is just proving you and him wrong.
Can't even fucking
so excited.
talk about anything about this.
Yes.
I need to get back into Sunny. I haven't watched it in a while.
And
Funny show on TV.
it takes no time to get right back into it and
Yeah,
laugh your ass off.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good thing for sure. I mean, I
Unless-
do watch the clips like Christian,
or it'll be one of those episodes that makes
freaking
you
out or
think.
being a psycho, which I love. Those are my favorite parts of the show.
See the one where he's trying to buy the tea.
That's
That's
the
the
link he
one that
sent
we-
me. Yeah.
That was the latest one he sent me.
Fitbit keeps beeping.
Dude, well, I didn't watch the whole scene, but he sent me that one. So this will be an interesting experiment, Christian, to see how far they take it before they're canceled.
Yeah,
At this
they're
point,
gonna
that's
get
probably just what they're trying to do.
I mean,
See
why
how
not?
fucking-
Yeah,
how
I mean,
far
you're
can we
16,
take it?
17 seasons. Jesus, what are you, the fucking Simpsons?
Well, it's gotten
So,
so
like-
much better too now that it's on like FXX
Hold
or
on.
whatever, where they cuss and just say whatever they want.
Oh man, I bet
This
that
takes a
is
mental
great.
health day.
I bet that is really great.
That's that one where he has to tease the dentist takes a mental health day.
Which one?
Yeah.
Oh, mental health.
Yeah, he says I'm calling mental health day.
Right. So anyway, September will
Drive
be
down
when
to
we
the
see
beach.
Always Sunny season 17, and
Good.
we'll have to check it out. Zach, you were talking about Roadhouse. We've got the sequel confirmed.
Yeah, we double posted this one again.
We double post all the time.
It's your fault
How the fuck do you figure that?
because you always post it after I post it. I never post after you post because I check to see if you've posted. You can't bother to check, can you?
We're gonna split. We're gonna split like ghost hunters.
It's gonna be NWO Red and Black
Ghost
over here,
Adventures.
dude. He's gonna be the
Geek
Zip.
Zip Red and Black, is that what you said?
God, we'll have shows.
Everything's a wrestling
Zips
reference.
drops on Tuesdays and Christians comes out on Thursdays.
We go Collier's, motherfucker.
When I posted
I'll copyright this shit today.
when I posted my Roadhouse 2 link, I even had a funny comment. I put "Body by Jake."
Oh, that is
You didn't even
so
write
funny.
anything when you shared yours.
Yeah, because I talk about it here.
What are your
when
thoughts?
it matters, fucker. Roadhouse 2 is in the works. Elwood Dalton is set to get a reprisal from Jake Gyllenhaal. Elwood?
Yeah, they gave him a first name.
See,
Yeah,
his
They had to
I
though
don't
because
like
he was
that.
a UFC fighter, so they had to announce it. That was the
I liked it
the
better when you didn't
rationale.
know his fucking first name.
yeah.
So, 80 million people.
It should just be like
Watch the
Sinbad,
film.
dude. Just one name.
Thank you. Now we agree on something.
I thought you were saying his name should have been Sinbad Dalton.
That would
No, that'd been a tough name, dude.
Yeah, that would have been. That would
don't
have
have
scared
a-
the fuck out of me.
Somebody should have a kid named Sinbad in here.
I think Sinbad just had a stroke or had a
did.
stroke.
He had a
Yeah.
whole bunch of comedians come around.
Right.
Yeah.
We love Sinbad and his
And they're
Windbreakers.
questioning the Shazam
He was in
movie.
It's Always Sunny.
He
that one
was. He
episode.
was.
What?
When Dennis wrote his memoirs.
Oh, yeah.
They're questioning the Shazam movie that he made because they're. Have you heard about this?
No.
You mean you're talking about the Mandela effect stuff?
There was no movie.
Oh,
No.
God.
It was Kazam with Shaq.
Right, but Sinbad made a movie called Shazam
No, he didn't.
where he was a genie.
No,
What was that movie where he was a genie?
He
was
wasn't
never in a
one.
movie where he was a genie.
This is the Mandela. Are you
This is the
familiar with the
Mandela
Mandela
effect.
effect?
God, don't.
Yeah,
It was there was a movie.
there was never a movie called Shazam.
There was a movie called Shazam.
Yes, there was.
No, there wasn't.
I watched it.
No.
Well, if you find
Fuck all
it,
you people.
you can
fuck
make a lot
all
of
of you.
money. It's like the Berenstain and the Berenstain Bears. That's the one that gets me.
It's
a
kind of
lot.
like if Dark City was real life. Did anybody see that movie called Dark City?
God,
Howard did.
fucking
Howard
yeah.
liked it a
It
lot.
was a thing that existed.
I never saw it, but Howard liked
When
it.
everybody went to sleep, and then there were people that just changed the world.
What?
So that's what it is.
Shazam is a superhero, not a genie.
He was in something.
I think you just confused his windbreaker for a genie outfit.
Look, see?
What?
There he is.
No, dude.
We've
Look.
Bill, that's the only photo. That's the only photo.
God.
The whole film
be found.
scene from this movie.
You're as bad as Joe Rogan, Zip. You're like, I believe it. It's on the internet.
I remember Wishmaster.
Why does it lie? I was watching that the other day on
He
Tubi.
definitely wasn't in Wishmaster.
There you go. There's a shitty movie to remake. Remake
Okay,
Wishmaster.
that's a good call. I like that.
I like the
Well, they
Candy
Oh,
Yeah,
you
but-
start getting into horror movies, I could probably get you a fucking list by the end of the day.
Well, but
Blood and
but
honey.
that's the thing. I feel like you're always.
don't know how you remake that.
It'd be really hard to find people who all agreed that a horror movie was shitty.
Oh.
Because
True.
there's so many that are cult status. Like I'm thinking, all right, remake the Phantasm movie.
True.
No, there's plenty that are shitty.
No, you don't make.
There
you
are.
don't remake the
There are.
Phantasm movie.
But there was always going to be a person out there if you were like, man, that movie was shitty, and they're like, oh, I love that movie.
Not all.
I
Some
would
of
make.
it.
I would remake Phantasm.
Why not?
Because you're the tall man.
So
You gotta have the tall
Well,
man.
here's the thing: there's plenty of tall people that exist.
Just not Little John.
Don't look like that. guy.
We'll get a retired
Roll
NBA
him
guy.
out.
Oh
Or it
God,
could be
have
ironic
mercy.
if you had Little John playing the tall man.
Could be.
I hope they bring a mentor into this Roadhouse too. I need an old mentor like a
Wade Garrett. You need a Wade Garrett.
Yeah.
Who would you cast to play as mentor?
Man, we were talking about it the one time. Remember, I said
No.
Danny Trejo would be a good one.
Who?
Danny
Danny
Trejo.
Trejo.
God
Daniel.
damn, I don't know.
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman would be good.
Conor McGregor. No.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Already
I was
killed him
watching
off.
UFC leg breaks the other
Ken
day.
Shamrock.
UFC
rough.
leg breaks.
Yeah, dude. When people check the kick and their shin just
I
goes
can't.
womp.
Yeah, I
God
couldn't do
damn.
that.
Wobble.
How do you watch that shit?
There was only like 3 or 4 of them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
It's not like you
fine.
saw a bone. You just saw a wobble.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that headline about Nicolas Cage and the Spider-Man
Spider-Mans?
thing.
Yeah,
that
that
seems
shit-
cool.
That was a crazy.
I mean,
announcement.
I don't think it will be bad. Okay, the headline is that Sony is going to be making a live-action Spider-Man noir. Now, for those of you that don't know what Spider-Man noir is, it's a Spider-Man that took place in the 40s, 50s.
We know
part
what
of the
Spider-Man
Spider-Verse.
is. Explain what noir is.
Noir is a film style, black and white, that was very big in the 50s,
Black
60s,
noir.
and some of the 40s.
They're gonna
is
bring
that
him
his
back?
name?
But
That was sad.
this is
The
going to be a
Boys.
series I thought was interesting that's going to Prime Video and MGM Plus. So this is Sony's thing. This is not a Marvel thing. What do you think about Nick Cage as Spider-Man?
Sounds entertaining enough.
Yeah.
I keep getting hit by Nick Cage movies that I have no idea.
Well, that happens.
he's
That's been
got
happening
so
to me
many
for 5
movies,
years. Yeah. I mean, I see a Nick Cage. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, there's
He's
one.
got a new horror movie coming out that's supposed to be.
Are you talking about the Dream Scenario one?
No, it's called
haven't
Long
watched that.
Legs.
Daddy Longlegs, Zaddy Longlegs.
I want to watch that.
Eric Morrison's Treehouse.
I want to watch that Spider movie called Sting.
Aaron Morrison's
fuck
Treehouse
that.
of Horrors.
I like it.
Aaron
I like it because the
Morrison's-
spider goes. Yeah, dude, the spider makes a little noise like that and
What?
attracts people and kills them.
Oh God.
Arachnophobia.
No, that's another bad movie to remake. With Tom
Eight-legged freaks.
with Tom Selleck and those little robot spider things.
Batteries not included.
Nope.
That wasn't it.
Shit. I
Tom
can't.
Selleck?
No, that's
No,
not Tom Selleck.
it's Tom Selleck and there's like robot spiders.
Yeah, here's the new Nicolas Cage
And
film.
Gene Simmons.
Is it
from
Arcadian? Is
Kiss.
that what
No,
you're
that
telling
one's
me?
out, but
Yeah.
the next one coming out is called Long Legs.
Hold on.
Gene Simmons was only in a couple movies, so is it Runaway?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Remake that.
He was only, yeah, I would definitely fucking remake that one. It was garbage.
This other Nicolas Cage movie, Arcadian, is a father and his twin teenage sons fight to survive in a remote farmhouse
nice.
I've heard it's
into the
really good.
world.
Is that what he's talking about?
No, this is
No.
another. This is another
God.
Nicolas Cage movie that's popped out of nowhere, dude.
That's an awful picture of her.
Yeah, it is.
It's like smiling like there's something demented about
Loves
her.
that Joker.
Sigourney Weaver ever been in like a legit horror movie?
Ghostbusters.
I mean, Alien.
Yeah,
Alien.
but it's,
Don't count
you know,
that.
Sci-fi.
Wasn't she in that
Sci-fi horror.
copycat movie where there was a serial killer after? It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Thriller.
Harry Connick Jr.
Yeah, Harry Connick Jr.
Fucking crazy fuck.
The last movie I saw him in was
Independence
Day. When he was basically like, I'd give all this up. I'd rather be a musician.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to pull up. And he goes and he just dies. It's like, what was the point of that?
I've got an idea.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like,
What's your idea?
I'm going to go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
pull the stick.
At the same time, it's the last movie I've seen with Randy Quaid.
Well, we all know why that is. Sigourney Weaver, the reason we're speaking about her is because she is in talks to join the Star Wars universe in The Mandalorian and Grogu film. That
She was in Resident Alien. Oh wait, no, that's Linda Hamilton. My bad.
Oh, nice.
Linda Hamilton's doing shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
we had her in another story. I thought. Didn't we have a Linda Hamilton story? Or am I just confused?
At one point, there was like, she's not going to do another Terminator.
Oh no, she still says that.
Yeah, it was like talking about her like not being
What
in
was it,
action.
Was it Dark Fate?
Or
Was that
wait,
the
no.
one,
Whatever the
last
fucking
one?
last one was.
She
yeah.
was like, I'm done. And good for her.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, I think it was a story about like she was almost done, and then a new role she got offered was bringing her back to something.
Terminator?
No, not.
Acting. Okay. Acting. Gotcha. So we'll keep you updated on whether Sigourney pops up in the Mandalorian. They're looking at Edgar Wright for the director of
she's-
Sydney Sweeney's
before she got
Barbarella.
cast in Stranger Things. That's what Linda Hamilton was talking about.
She's going to be in the new season of
Oh,
Stranger
okay.
Things?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
said she nearly retired before being cast
Yeah.
in Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I
cool.
remember. I vaguely remember us talking about that. Barbarella is being rebooted. We know that Sydney Sweeney is attached, and now they're looking to find producers. They are talking to Edgar Wright about directing, but he is in the middle of making the remake of The Running Man. So they don't
That's
know if
good.
they'll be able to get him or not, but I think an Edgar Wright Barbarella would look really good.
They should make Running Man should be a series. Just turn that into a mini-series.
It should be a real show we watch where people get killed.
Ow, my balls.
Probably not far from it.
Well, the
I'm gonna
slap
say.
competition, Power Slap, dude, apparently that's a reality show,
I would
too.
love to see you participate in one of those fucking competitions.
I'm not that desperate and down on my luck enough to.
I mean,
be
you're
like-
going to need money at some point.
We should make a movie about somebody who has to turn to the Power Slap competition to win money, like
Like
the,
you.
like the trucker movie
Like
with the.
Like Over the Top.
Yeah, exactly.
Remake Over the Top, but
Yeah,
it's a
remake
slap
fucking Over the
competition.
Top, but it's slap
Oh, that'd
and
be
not
crazy,
arm
dude.
wrestling.
But it still has a hat that turns like a switch.
Yeah, you got to have the switch.
Well, I don't think you could wear a hat like this in the slap competition.
That'd
Somebody
be-
might
No,
say like, no,
you
it's,
turn it around.
Yeah, I know, that would
Flip
have
the
to-
switch.
yeah, but it would be an official rule. Like you can't wear a hat facing forward; it might get in the way of the
Dude,
slap.
that'll be a plot point.
So everybody would be flipping the switch. It'd just be burnout.
Yeah, but nobody else wears a hat.
He can't wear a hat.
How do you cheat in that competition? Like inject a bunch of steroids into your cheeks
Botox.
to like
Numb
to
it.
buffer it?
Yeah, I guess
Anesthesia.
numb it. Yeah, get some narc.
It's install steel plates in your cheeks.
Name of the movie could be CTE.
Could be called steel cheeks.
It's terrible.
That could be interpreted different ways. Sony has confirmed that Venom: The Last Dance is going to be the final Venom film they make. I think that's smart because Venom and Carnage, the last one they made, just barely made it.
No, they
so
need to
I
keep
didn't see
going,
it.
dude.
No,
Go
they
into the
don't.
space symbiote history and
Nope.
everything. That's
we
crazy.
definitely don't need to do the King Carnage storyline. That
I can't
will-
believe Tom Hardy's.
Not a bigger
Still
star.
doing it.
Yeah, I mean he's not really a sequel guy, you know.
That's all he's got.
Then make another Mad Max movie.
They
He
kicked
is.
him out.
They didn't want Max back. They
Well,
wanted Furiosa.
They're
Shark-
making a sequel to Furiosa.
Well, it'd have
Oh,
to
well,
be,
I know.
Yeah, it'd
Comes
have
out
to
next
be
week, I
younger.
think.
It'd
Yeah.
have to be a younger.
Well,
Max.
he's supposed to be in it,
As Max?
and according to IMDb,
Oh.
yeah.
A little cameo.
Flashback
Probably.
at the
I fucking
beginning.
love Tom
Could be a
Hardy. He's one of my
flashback at the
favorite
beginning.
actors.
Doesn't this
I
one
am.
take place when they're young too, though?
It's supposed to be
This
Furiosa
is-
as a teenager, like
Yeah.
how
They're
she.
making a sequel to Fury Road
Yeah.
also, but Furiosa
Right.
is the prequel to Fury Road.
But
Right.
are you saying Tom Hardy's in Furiosa?
No,
Oh,
I'm saying
okay.
Tom Hardy is going to be in the sequel to
To
Fury,
Fury Road. Okay.
Gotcha.
Got it.
But probably not Charlize Theron because apparently Tom's a little difficult to
I
work
think.
with.
Well, no, I think her and George didn't get along either. George Miller, because of course he tortures all his actors. So again, Venom: The Last Dance, going to be the last Venom film. Hits theaters October 25th.
Let's keep the focus on Venom. He doesn't need like a girlfriend side character. Or wait, that was Carnage.
Yeah, that
had
was
the
Carnage.
stupid
Yeah,
girlfriend
exactly.
side
That's what I'm
character.
saying. The last one just barely squeezed it out. We did get a bunch of release dates for December 2025. We've got Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Good God.
Didn't
I'm
watch
so-
the first one.
I loved it. I
Really?
watched it with Zayden.
Well,
It'll
I
be
just-
a December
yeah,
to
these are-
dismember, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be a hacked up
Here are
December.
sequels to films that I don't think I'll ever see.
Mithrigan
You never saw
2.0.
Mithrigan, dude?
M3gan.
No.
We call it Mithrigan.
Mithrigan.
And Black Phone 2,
No.
which I don't know how the
I
fuck
don't know why
you
they're
make a
making
sequel
that's
to that.
that's one that doesn't need.
Yeah,
a
I
sequel.
don't need a sequel. So those are December 2025 release dates. Universal and Blumhouse's films. So, bunch of other movies that are not related to horror. It looks like as well.
And they're making a sequel to that Smile too, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yep, they sure are.
That movie really. really took a shit in the third act, I thought.
Yeah, we've
I
discussed
thought the
that.
monster
Well,
looked
shit.
cool at least.
See, now I was thinking,
I totally disagree
that
with
was like,
that.
that was
No.
something I might want to watch. Now I don't want to watch it.
Yeah. We've got another image of Stranger Things season 5, and this has created some controversy with fans because it shows Nancy and Bauer. Jonathan. Is it?
Yes.
Jonathan Bauer in the back of Steve Harrington's BMW.
Buyers.
I said Byers. What did I say?
You said Bauer, like
Bauer.
Jack Bauer.
Bauer. Okay, sorry, Byers. Anyway, again, just an image from the show. I just thought people would like to see it. You can check it out on our Facebook page. When the fuck is that coming out? Is that?
I don't know, but they
think they've
need to
said
do
it.
it soon because those kids are.
Yeah, I was going to say they don't have much
approaching
more time.
30, yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. She still looks like a little kid.
Well,
that's from a different
she
season.
was already an adult.
yeah,
she
she
was
was
Those
already
other,
looked
those
like
other
a
kids
kid.
are so grown up now.
Talk about the 4, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
the original.
the core 4.
Core 4. Christian, did you put this up here? Or did I share
You
this?
did that.
The star of Squid Game, not the game show, right? Right. Nobody's answering me. Lee Jung Jae, I think that's how you say his name.
Good job.
A major update on season 2. It looks like we have a release window, and it could arrive this year.
Is he the actor that got in trouble for like kissing somebody?
I believe so, yes.
I don't know.
He
I don't
claims
think I'm
that
gonna watch it.
season 2 is set to drop in December, although it has not been confirmed by Netflix. Again, I never watched the first season.
It sounds like
Don't know
Netflix
shit
has
about it.
another show like that on that just came out.
Well, isn't there
called
a
like
show?
Three
it's a-
Game or
it's a-
something.
Oh, Three-Body Problem.
No, not
yeah.
that one. There's another one.
I finished that.
Well, they
and that was
released
awesome.
an actual Squid Game.
Yeah, I've seen
like,
that. I
game
like that
show.
better than
That's
the drama
what that's
show.
what he's told me about watching, and I want to watch it now because
See,
I
I
want
would
to
have
see.
watched it.
I
Squibs
watched
go
the
off on
series,
somebody.
but I
Could
don't
have
want to
had
watch
real
the
life
game
fucking
show.
consequences.
That's
like
that's
Squid
what
Game.
that's what
Yeah,
that's
there's
what
a
he.
good part in the game show though, man.
Dude, yeah, you've got to show him that video when we're
When this
done.
guy's throwing up
Oh
where
my
they're doing
God.
the stuff, he's gagging, dude. When they're
So
trying
funny.
to cook the shit.
We were discussing Furiosa, and it got a really interesting review from someone you may not have expected, Hideo Kojima. Is that how you say his name?
Kojima?
Kojima.
He is, of course, the infamous, famous designer behind video games like Metal Gear Solid,
Metal Gear.
Death Stranding.
Death
all the
Stranding.
Metal Gears.
Except for
says-
that one. That was,
Except for the last one.
says
no,
that
other
Furia.
one.
Yeah,
That
that last
like,
one was
spin-off
shit.
survival one or whatever.
Which one?
Yeah.
Metal Gear?
But also,
It
there
was
was,
some weird one. It was some
there was
weird.
one that was more like, that had like a lot of action. Like a,
That was 3.
nah, it was
It
kind
was
of,
like a survival kind of game or
But
something.
yeah, and
I
then they
saw,
had
with
one
zombies
where-
or something.
you were,
The fifth
you
one
were
sucked.
riding. And,
That's the 5th one.
yeah, no, but
Out in the desert.
Did
You're
you
riding.
play? Did you play them all?
no, like I said, well,
I tried to start playing 5, and
nothing was
I
better.
never made it past 3.
3 was the
It's
best.
hard.
Well, no, I mean, Metal Gear Solid was the best
Metal
for
Gear
me.
Solid
like
was the
that.
best. Yeah.
The second one was okay. The third one was better.
So the point of this story that we're
the fourth
talking
one was
about
good.
now is that this Furiosa movie is really getting some glowing reviews.
I really want to see it.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
looks
really
really good.
think that I would, but yeah,
I didn't either.
Everybody keeps talking about it, and
Yeah, for sure. So again, as Christian mentioned, I think Furiosa hits theaters this week. I think.
Yeah, do they actually play it on Thursday at like 3 o'clock?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, they do Thursday shows now, like it's no big deal.
well,
Yeah,
you know,
I-
midnight's is too late.
Well, I know, but I thought 3
Now-
o'clock was too early.
Those are, dude, those are
I
some of the
still,
best times of my
that's
life.
not enough. I don't know what movie could make me go out to the theaters again.
We were
though.
fortunate to have to be
Unfortunately.
I'm not talking about like sneak
Seeing
previews.
midnight
I'm talking about
shows.
the fucking
at the Keith
midnight shows at
Albee,
the
seeing
Keith
Lord of
Albee
the Rings on
Cinema
that
Camelot.
screen, dude. I mean, that we were blessed.
Well, yeah, it's
We
on
were
another level.
blessed.
But
You're
yeah,
right.
never. I mean, I don't know. I just don't want to go to movies anymore.
Francis
Now, I
Ford
just wait for it to
Coppola's
come
new
out.
film Megalopolis released its first trailer this week. I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
And it came out.
Yeah.
It came out at Cannes or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Was
And
that
it's I've heard it's gotten mixed reviews. People say it's
Yeah,
terrible or
people are
great.
saying, yeah, it's either one or the other. I've heard
like
that too.
like Tenet?
Is this supposed to be like his?
I think it's self-funded. His magnum
He
opus.
paid for it. Yeah, it's like his Supposed to be his.
Aubrey's in it?
Is that what it's called?
And Giancarlo
Of course, it's Francis Ford Coppola. For fuck's sake, he made goddamn Godfather.
It's got
That's
what's
his
his
fucking
name in
opus.
What the
Anyway.
farewell?
You got something?
The curtain call, the swan song.
Swan Song.
Yeah,
curtain
Swan
call.
Song. Yes.
Samsonite.
I started trying to watch the sequel to that. They got that on Netflix
Yeah, I
now.
can't watch that either. I was trying to start
Now,
watching
is
sequel
what the
too.
one with that was like that didn't have them at all?
No,
Oh,
it's
no,
the
no,
one
no,
with
no.
them now.
They made it one with
yeah,
them.
I watched that.
That one was garbage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
I did see the one with not them, but I haven't watched the one with them in it yet.
I haven't either. I can't get through it.
Yeah.
That first scene where he
It-
goes to see him at the home.
And he's like, "Oh, it's a bit. I was playing
yeah, I'm
acting
just
for
like,
20
oh
years."
my god.
But it's
I
a
mean,
clever way to say, like,
it
this is what
clever,
has happened.
But I mean, again, it's like it
that-
seemed lazy to me.
Yeah.
Lazy.
It was fun seeing Jeff Daniels, though.
I love Jeff. God, he's funny. Mortal Kombat 2 has now got a release date that is confirmed. October 24th, 2025.
Jesus.
Going to be in theaters and in IMAX, of course. Carl Urban going to join the cast as Johnny Cage.
And join Cole.
And
Is
the
that
plot-
Cole? Is that the main guy's name? Cole?
Cole. And plot details are remaining under wraps for the film. I'm moving quickly.
Oh well.
That's Will Ospreay. Collision AEW ratings are in the toilet.
Christian took
Zip
time
has to
out of his
talk about
days.
it.
Christian took time out of his day to message me, bitch at me that I included this story on the rundown. That Collision saw AEW Collision on Saturday, not Dynamite or even Rampage. Collision, which is considered the shit show, right? Saw ratings of only 378,000.
Yeah.
That's some fucking C-SPAN ratings
They
right
got to
there.
do better, dude. But, I mean, so does WWE needs to do better, too. They've been lacking without Rock and Roman.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. Well, they got a lot of people hurt now, too. Do they have a lot of people hurt?
I don't know.
AEW? I don't know. But anyway, it definitely put a black eye on the whole battle between AEW and WWE for sure. And goes more to my point that AEW are fucking stupid and they need to start wrestling again.
Their wrestling is just
what are
fine.
they
It's their
doing?
storytelling.
I think they need
Okay,
to
yeah,
work
their
on
storytelling or
look,
whatever.
too.
Yeah. I'm not going to get into it because there's no point.
378,000.
All right, let's get over to our events. We're well into the show here. We've got ACW Wrestling's their BW3 summer season shows have been announced. You can find this on their page, Appalachian Championship Wrestling, or we shared it to ours. June 6th in Charleston, West Virginia. June 20th in Mount Hope. 27th, they're in Cross Lanes. On the 11th, they're back in Charleston. 25th, they're back in Mount Hope. And August 1st, they wrap it up at the one in Cross Lanes.
They got a
Why don't
busy
they
busy
why
summer.
don't they do it in Barbersville? Sorry to.
There's no
shit on
B-dubs
it.
in Barbersville.
Wait, is there not anymore?
No, wait, yeah, I guess there is at the mall.
No,
maybe?
there is the mall, yeah.
Yeah, but that's because
I think it has. I think
They got a whole parking
Yeah,
lot.
they got a whole parking lot.
it
Are
has
they
a lot to
doing
do with the
this-
fact that it's the parking lot that's connected to the mall, though.
Yeah,
So-
move it off, man.
I mean, again, it's probably. I don't know.
They got
I
the
mean,
whole
this is
parking
them
lot
wrestling
blocked
in
off
the
around
parking
Sears
lot of
with a
BW3.
fence.
Because of that.
yeah.
Because of that wall that fell down
I don't know.
when they tore down the Berlin Wall. and
Target
the
was
mall.
falling down, too.
What
Target
the
did.
fuck are you all
Target's
talking
ass
about?
fell
Talking
out.
about West Virginia falling apart.
Oh, it
Target
is falling
prolapsed.
Ah, that's painful. I hate that.
Target what?
I said Target prolapsed. Its ass came out.
This looks very, very fun. I may
Yeah.
have to go to this.
You're zipping a Star Trek.
Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, my favorite Star Trek film. William Shatner is coming to the Paramount Arts Center on September 28th to actually talk about the movie and accept questions from the audience.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm pumped.
I'm going to go heckle him until he leaves. And
I
just
will.
answer any
I'll
questions.
kick your ass, and then Bill will too.
Make sure you use chat.
Yes, I'm on a first name basis.
Make
with
sure
William.
you use Chat GPT to help it really polish off your question.
Got it. On it. All right, that's the events. That's the news, and somehow we fucking made it through this goddamn circus.
Say happy birthday to your brother.
Happy birthday, Zach.
Happy birthday.
Welcome back to the show. Good to have you back.
Happy
Probably won't see you
birthday.
again for another 10 fucking years.
Classic episode.
Classic. That's a good way to put it. I
Memorable.
like that. Memorable.
swan song.
I think we're going to take a little hiatus here soon.
Oh yeah, you got to go.
Yeah, I got to go do shit, and plus I'm getting burnt out on it.
Oh.
Because nobody's listening. So,
They are too.
no, well, kind of.
AK watches every week.
He does. Your family and friends are diehard supporters because it gets you out of the house.
Most of our listeners like it too.
Well, yeah, that's true. Wes, what are you going to do? You going to come back next week?
Maybe me and Wes will do the show without
Maybe.
you.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
no. Next week we're empty in the Charleston house.
Ooh.
Charleston House.
U-Haul.
Are you gonna burn it down?
No,
Sell it?
U-Haul. Yeah, it's done.
Oh,
Done
you
deal.
Sold
Yeah.
it, huh? Cool.
Congratulations. That's good.
I
know
remember
you're
when you
waiting on
complaining about those other people got the wet
that. They came back around.
feet.
That yes,
They came back
back.
around.
They
Yeah, same
also
people.
had they had a sequel to "We're Gonna Buy This House." Yeah,
A change of heart.
Sequel.
location.
I love that.
You should have a change of heart.
Steely Dan over there.
Ricky, don't lose that number.
Maybe I should write him and do some AI prompts to have a song for the new owner.
God. Yeah, send him an AI song. Happy we bought your house. All right.
My brother Jesse used your AI image in one of his, like, when he was giving a talk in Grand Rounds or something.
Oh, great.
Nice. Wait, which image?
That one of his song where it was like the Dr. Jesse Lewis 80s.
The
Sitcom.
80s, yeah, Dr. Jesse Lewis is an 80s sitcom.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was
I may
great,
have to go
man.
back and listen to these.
Oh, that
I will
was great.
say. Don't forget,
I
follow
was worried
us.
though it kind of looked like it said Dr. Jesse Jews at the top. Because, you know, AI has a hard
It
time with
Jesus
text.
has
Christ.
trouble. I had a lot of fun making AI mascots.
You sure did.
The West Virginia
The West Virginia one was something.
where it was really
What
getting,
was it?
it was getting thrown off.
What was it?
Some kind of critter.
I don't even know.
can't-
Yeah, what was? I don't even know what the fuck it was.
Okay, the guy wins a raccoon. He wears a raccoon skin hat.
It wasn't a guy.
I know the AI prompt is getting caught up in the raccoon part of it all.
The whole
It was
guy
like the raccoon.
Yeah,
Raccoon human.
The one image, he's running around with 2 guns and a football.
Yeah.
It
like,
was
what the fuck?
amazing.
Oh, that
yeah,
was good art too.
I
man. A little
I'm
cartoon
in,
series.
I think all colleges now, like, yeah, just do AI prompts to create your mascots, and it's awesome.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We also drop our video feed every Tuesday at 11. We're not premiering it anymore.
Go ahead and
'cause-
cancel your Patreons too, since he's closing.
Yeah, I'm going to close it up because I put everything on
we'll
the
be on
YouTube anyway.
OnlyFans now.
Yeah, sign up.
Where's
for,
that reaction video to that song I made you? Did you not upload that?
I am a little fucking busy and can't do all your fucking little commands of videos that you want me to do on the spot.
Zip needs an AI assistant.
I know.
I do.
A
You're
real
right.
assistant. I tried to get him to hire me, but he won't pay me enough.
Anyway, thank
Silence.
you guys so much for
Radio
joining us.
silence.
Happy birthday, Zach. Welcome back to the cave. For Wes, for Asshole, for Zach,
Oh.
for Christian.
Zip and Christian.
This is Ryan. Thank you for watching.